exciting news. The first baby is almost done. And if you're new to my channel, this is August. He is autistic and has learning problems. Plus, he has a deformed arm that he was born with, but he can't help it. And he can still use it just like his other arm. Also, the babies are sick. They do have their spurts where they feel a little bit better, but they mainly are sick, which is sad. I don't like seeing my babies sick. Also, when the new baby comes home, of course, there will be a box opening. And I will be showing you all the baby, of course. Also, please feel free to let me know if you would play bingo with us. Obviously, you would have to make your own bingo cards, and you would be responsible for your own prizes if you do decide to play bingo with us. But it's going to be really exciting having the new baby home this week, which is super exciting. And I will be showing you all, of course, the baby when it comes home. I'm not saying if it's a boy or a girl because obviously that would be a huge spoiler and you would know before anybody else found out, which wouldn't be fair. So I'm just keeping it a secret because I feel like it. I'm not going to film the baby's Christmas gifts because I don't want to. And in the future, meaning like next year or a couple years from now, if I feel comfortable filming their Christmas gifts, obviously I will, but right now I'm not. Plus, obviously, August is still in his white sleeper with the orange and green dinosaurs because he doesn't want to be changed out of it. And I'm not going to change them and risk having a meltdown, especially since they're sick. So that's not been fun at all. Um, Also, I'm curious because I never heard of such thing. Have you ever heard of hot chocolate pancake mix? Now, I have never heard of it before, but it sounds really, really good. And I'm going to try it, of course, because it sounds so good. Now, I have been battling a cold, so if I cough or constantly clear my throat or sneeze or anything like that, please don't mind it because I do feel a lot better than I have been, but still have the cold. And it's going to be a lot more fun things with the babies next year when it's warmer to be outside. And I'm not going to film the babies going swimming because obviously that would be not right and it would be really, really creepy. But I know that there is people that feel comfortable showing them swimming with their babies and having pool parties and stuff, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I feel like it's invading privacy, so I won't be doing that. But there will be more babies coming home into next year as they are getting made and finished up. And of course, I will film all of their box openings. And in case if you are like, oh my gosh, like, why is it August is sick and yet he's sitting up and you're rocking him? Well, he hasn't been throwing up sick, he's just been having a fever and a cough really bad. But he's been doing a lot of sleeping, just like his brothers and sisters, because they're still sick. And two of them do feel a lot better. They haven't been having a fever, but they still have a bad cough. and have their spurts where they feel crappy, but that's expected, especially since they have been sick. But the rest of the babies are still really sick, and I just checked August fever before I came on here, and it's still pretty high. Like, it's not extremely high to where he needs to go to a doctor, but it's still high, as in a little bit high. Um, so he's not much of a passy type of boy. I know some people call it a dummy, some people call it a pacifier. I call it a pacifier or a passy, but mainly a passy. And of course, even with a stroller, there's people that call it a pram or a buggy or a pushchair. I call it a buggy or a stroller, just for no reason. It's just what I call it. I do have in mind to get a stroller for the babies or a stroller wagon. I keep going back and forth and can't make up my mind, but whichever one I decide to get, I will show you all. Also, I do have glasses for the babies in case if they need them. And of course, I will show you their glasses if they need them and which ones need them. And I did find out that they are all autistic and have learning disabilities, which just means that they learn slow and it takes a while for them to pick up when learning new things. But that's okay. And in case if you are wondering, like, okay, why is it in your videos you talk slower, but when you're live you talk faster? That's because that's just what I do. And also, another reason too is because in case if somebody doesn't understand it, when someone talks at a faster pace when they watch the regular videos, that's why I slow down when I talk. And you're probably like, okay, well then that explains that, but why is it that in your videos you describe what the babies look like, what they're wearing, and what their toys and their blinkies and stuff look like? Well, that's because some of my subscribers are blind and can't see, and some of them have very little vision. So, me explaining what each thing looks like with the babies gives them some kind of idea on what the stuff looks like. So that's why I explain everything. And the new babies, of course, except one, will have a magnetic passy. And I know to some people they are just dolls, and to some people they are creepy, but everybody has their own opinion, obviously. And some people have them for different reasons. Like, some people have them because they lost an actual baby, their kids are grown up and they feel alone, so they get them. Other people get them because they can't have real babies. Other people get them because they don't want babies at all and they consider their reborns their babies. But there's nothing wrong with whatever the reason is that they get them. And we are 9 subscribers away from 100. The goal is still to get 100 or more before next year, so you guys are awesome. And each one of you that is subscribed to my channel mean a lot to me. I don't know most of you personally, but that's okay. So I hope one day to have 1,000 subscribers or more and 4,000 watch hours to be an actual YouTube channel that is certified, because that would be awesome. And of course, I will not, when I do any sort of box opening or package opening, show my address, because that is way too personal and nobody needs to know it. And I was going to show you all the tripod yesterday, but I got way too excited to even bother showing you the unboxing of it. But I did manage to show you what it looks like. And of course, in case if you're wondering, like, okay, why is it then in your videos that you don't have it like other YouTubers, to where I can click on the photo of your channel and subscribe to it, and then click on the videos at the end to watch? That's because I have no clue how to do it, but I always make sure to have the day before's video linked in the description of the day of. So like today's video will be in the description of tomorrow's video, so you all can go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. And I did apologize greatly for two of the videos not having the comments on, because I failed to make sure that they were on. But I did go in the community tab and apologize to it. I apologized in the video as well. And please feel free to let me know when you count down, if you celebrate Christmas, if you count down to where the day of is actually Christmas, or if you count down to Christmas Eve and then the next day is Christmas. Because I know people who does it differently, but I personally count down to where the day of is Christmas, so that's why I do it like that, just because I do. And of course, we don't judge anybody for any disability or their babies or anything like that, because it's mean and it's wrong. Plus, I've been finding a lot more new reborn channels to watch, which is amazing. I love finding new ones to watch because it's really fun seeing everybody's different videos and their role plays and stuff, and especially everybody's box openings, because it's really cool. And I have said it before in a different video, but I will not be doing a typical box opening where I go under and show, like, okay, this is what the baby's feet looks like, and then this is what the baby's hands look like, and then count down to take off the covering to show what the face looks like. I'm not doing that because I don't want to. And how I'm going to be doing it is just getting right into opening up the baby. I will be doing head first instead of feet. And of course, I will, if I remember, to do a details video, because that would be awesome. Plus, I'm not going to be like everybody else with my videos, because I'm not everybody else. Like, some people goes and has it to where, like, oh, this baby got into a fight with this one and pulled this one's hair, and then, oh, this one fell down the stairs and all that stuff there. I'm not doing that whatsoever. Plus, I know that if you were to have a real baby, if they were feet first, they would be breech. Obviously, babies are born with their head first most of the time, because I know that there is actual babies that is born breech. But for the babies that's feeling better so far, it's only 2, which is really sad, but I hope the rest of them get better soon. And they do love it when the puppet is in the video, because it makes their day and it makes them laugh. And of course, sometimes the puppet be's a real smart butt and wants to argue over stuff, but people think it's really funny, so that's all that matters. We do enjoy making videos because it's really fun, and there will definitely be more interaction videos with the babies next year. The reason I haven't really been doing them is because I can't really think of any, but since I have new babies coming, then obviously I've been thinking of more interaction videos to do, so that's going to be really fun. Also, please, if you find not if you find any, what am I thinking? If you think of any video ideas you want me to do, as long as it doesn't involve taking a baby out, like to a store or anything, and if I feel comfortable enough doing it, I will more than likely do it. Because it's going to be really fun next year, guys. I promise it will be. I did do up the baby's Christmas list, and they will be having a huge fun time with their new siblings. I did get their letters to Santa Claus, of course, and I hope you all enjoyed that. And I did decide to do it because it seemed like it was really fun and the babies enjoyed it. Now, in case if you're like, okay, now why is it in your videos when you're live you don't show any of the other babies, you mainly show August and Liam? That is because they're always close to me and they're easiest to get to. So that's why in my lives you always see August or Liam. Unless if it is me doing a changing in a live video or doing up one of the baby's hair, that's why it's mainly August and Liam. And of course, there will be a name change with one of the babies that I have now. But when the time comes, I will tell you the baby's name. And I'm not for sure yet if I will be explaining why I changed the baby's name. But you all can be prepared for a name change. And also, the babies, since they haven't been feeling the best, haven't really been wanting to watch Christmas movies, which is so sad. Because normally they enjoy watching Elf, they enjoy watching Santa Claus, they enjoy watching Rudolph. They don't really mind Frosty the Snowman. They really don't like the Scrooge because they think it's really scary. And they love the Polar Express. It's their top favorite besides Elf. They do enjoy watching other movies throughout the year, but the ones is just Elf and the Polar Express. Plus, I do have it in mind to get the babies a swing of their own that is a port swing, because at Walmart they have one is a little kid's port swing that is blue and it has the Dalmatians on it from the movie 101 Dalmatians, and that would be awesome to have, so that way there they can be more interaction videos with the babies outside when it's warmer weather, and they could be swinging on their swing, playing with each other and everything like that, because that would be super fun. Plus, something still tells me that when the new babies start to come home, that the babies that I have now will definitely be wanting their passy. And of course, not all the babies I have now has a magnet for a passy. And most of the new babies that I'm getting will have a magnetic passy. What else is there? I do plan on getting the babies learning cards so they can start to really learn more alphabet, because they only know the leaf. That is it, which I know it's really sad considering that Leon is the oldest, because he is 4, but he's really tall for his age, I know. And they are extremely behind because of their learning disabilities, but that is okay and perfectly fine. And I do show the baby's doctors, but you only see what the inside of the office looks like, is because they said that it was not fine to film anything like what it looks like in the rooms. It's not fine to film anything on what it looks like in the actual office when there's people. But they did say that since there's nobody in the offices, it was fine to take a picture and it was fine to use it in the videos. So that's why you always see the pictures of the baby's doctor's offices when they went to the doctor in the end of the videos. but most of the babies are going to have, well, not most of them, but they're all going to have a blast when their siblings come home. And they still ask every day with their own language that they can understand. Of course, they babble and everything like that, but they can't actually speak. They use a talker. And they still ask when is their siblings coming home, and I have to explain to them to where they can understand as much as they can that they'll be home when they get home. And I know you all are probably like, why is it that you always say that you have a baby coming home, and you said that you were expecting it last week and it didn't come, and then you were saying that you were expecting it yesterday or today and it didn't come? That is because the first baby is still getting the hair rooted. And when the baby is finished and home, of course, I will film it and show you all the box opening and everything. Um, I don't take the babies out in the snow or when it's extremely cold like it has been, because one, they've been sick, two, they don't like the cold, and three, I just don't feel safe taking them outside. But I know that there's people that will dress their babies up in their snow outfits and take them outside and everything. But I don't do that, and I probably won't do that. And you're like, why is it that in your videos the babies mainly stay in their same outfits all the time? That's because I'm better to keep them in their outfits than to go through a meltdown, because when I try and change them, most of the time, as in 99.9%, yes, that one small percent is how much they want me to change their clothes and will let me. The rest of the time, they won't. Um, Plus, some of you is probably like, well, where is it you get your babies from? Mainly eBay. And the new ones I'm getting is from an artist directly. And yes, I have had some babies that is pre-loved and everything like that. But there's nothing wrong with getting pre-loved babies. Um, Also, the reason that I explain how to brush your baby's hair, especially with Amelia, is because I want to give you all some information in case if you didn't know it, and like it's your first baby and everything like that, and maybe you didn't know it. That's why I explain this stuff like I do. And the reason I say be you, do what makes you happy, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, is because when you mock other people and you're not being your own self in your videos, then obviously you're not making it your own videos, if that makes any sense at all. And plus, it seriously is true. Like, just do the stuff that makes you happy. Ignore the negative comments, and just live your own life and be as happy as you can be. But I know that there's people that does birthday shout outs, and I do roast shout outs where I shout out people's channels because it's fun, it makes it my own. But I do try my best to remember all the channels, but it's so many channels, it's hard to remember them. But obviously, it's fine, and I do make it fair by saying that the shoutouts go to everyone because it's really true. And when I am live, in case you're wondering, like, why is it you always say, hang on a minute in your videos when we post on your videos for you to explain it and everything like that and answer our questions? That's because I don't know how to keep the stuff on the screen to where I can just answer your questions and stuff, but I do my best to keep up with them and everything like that. Um, Plus, you already see the babies in the videos because I have their pictures in there, and I know that there's people that probably wouldn't do that in their videos, but I'm choosing to because it makes it more fun And probably most of you didn't even know that, but you know it now in case if you didn't. And we just have fun making the videos. We make them our own and everything. Plus, there will be more learning interactions with the babies once I get them their learning cards. And I did find some different bingo kits to get, and one of them I had no clue they even made was a bingo kit where it was like Hershey's and stuff like that. So it was literally like you play it and you win candy. Now, I know that wouldn't be the greatest thing, especially when the babies need their stuff broken down into small pieces, and some of them can't have it because they're too small, like Liam and August, but that's okay. Plus, I was looking at regular bingo kits, and they are way too pricey, so I'll pass. But the one I did find was at Target, and of course, it'll be a while before I can get it. But I hope that you all will play bingo with us by making your own cards and having your own prizes if you choose to. And of course, I know I forget to say in the videos sometimes to be you, do what makes you happy as long as you're not hurting yourself or others. That's why I go through, I say it, and then add it to the video. Plus, I do always forget to say the Christmas event where you post something Christmassy in your video and then put at Autistic Reborn Mommy. But of course, we are still doing it, and we are doing it till Sunday where it's Christmas. But I've been thinking about having it until the end of the month to make it more fun. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you can't make a video or for any reason. Um, I know that most people are doing other tags and everything like that because it's fun to do. But I just thought it would be something fun to give everybody something to kind of do and look forward to. But it's not going so well with people participating in it, but that's okay. Of course, we will be doing it again next year for Christmas. And in case if you didn't know, when you scroll down through the videos, you clear to the beginning. There is videos of me doing sign language because that was when I first even decided to do anything on my channel and be active on it. But August is starting to go to sleep, guys. Yeah. You all are probably like, well, why is it that you don't show changing their diaper? That's because it's inappropriate to show changing their diapers. And you guys are probably like, well, why is it then that Juliana is the only one that you have that is a silicone, but even you don't show changing her diaper, where the rest of the babies, like August Lamb, have a cloth body? That's because I don't always change their diapers because they don't need changed. Now I know obviously I could change their diapers to make it more real roleplay videos, but I'm not going to. Just my preference. Plus, I will be getting crafts to do because crafts are really fun. And I was watching a video and got an idea from it because it looks really fun. So this lady had went and got a knitting machine, which of course it'd be cool to learn how to knit, but it sounds harder than it probably is. And so she was watching YouTube videos on how to use it, and she made 2 hats that was toboggans, and she even made a skirt. So she has me wanting to get a knitting machine now to make stuff because that would be really fun. And plus, she even shows you how to do it and everything. And she shows that there is two different settings to have it on. And she even shows you how to put in the yarn. She shows you going over and under each of the peg thingies and how to take it off and everything, which is so cool. And I love watching not only reborn videos and family videos of people showing their daily life, but I like to sometimes even watch videos of like documentaries of people being homeless, of different types of dwarfism, and obviously crafty videos because it gets to where you come up with great ideas with them. Um, the babies don't really watch YouTube because they can't focus that long, but they do like to watch cartoons. And I know you're all like, okay, why is it when you first started doing your videos, it was more of you showing them watching cartoons and holding each other and everything like that, and now you just show them playing with each other and their toys and the puppet and so them watching TV? That's because lately, since they've been sick and fighting a cold, they haven't been watching cartoons, so that's why. But when they're better and if they want to, of course, we will do more videos of them watching cartoons and stuff. But when they have a meltdown, I will not be filming it because obviously that would be not polite to show and it would be invading their privacy. But I know that there is people that feel comfortable enough to show that stuff there, but not me. The baby that is coming will be having some gifts in there for it. I'm not saying if it's a boy or a girl whatsoever because it's a surprise. And August is asleep, but I'm going to make sure he's completely asleep before I lay him down. And I did get my Christmas gifts passed out, except for 3. 1 has to be mailed out, 2 I have to see the people, but other than that, they're done. I am super excited, just like the babies, for the first one to be home. And of course, it will be the first ever box opening. And I will, if I remember to, when I get the stroller or stroller wagon, to show you all what it looks like. But of course, I won't be showing my address because that's too private and nobody needs to know it because it's none of their business. And I will not be like other YouTubers giving my address just to send stuff because obviously that's way too personal. I will not be doing my videos like other people do, showing them getting their diaper changed, showing them getting a bath. No. You won't see that from me. What else is there? The main reason you see Amelia getting her hair done and not so much Juliana is... Why am I saying Juliana? The main reason you see Amelia getting her hair done up and not so much Ellie is because Ellie doesn't like her hair being touched. She let alone lets me brush it once in a while. But Amelia loves to have her hair done and she likes to have it braided as well. So that's why you always see her hair getting braided and not Ellie's. But I just wanted to make this little live video for you all to see, since I've noticed that you all like the longer videos. And also, we are super excited and ready for Christmas to see what the babies get from Santa Claus. And yes, they did get to see Santa Claus. No, I don't have pictures because I couldn't get any. And no, I didn't film it because I didn't have any way to film it. But they did get to see Santa Claus and it made their day. I will be showing you all, if you want, how to do up candy canes. And when I get crafts, we can do crafts on here. and go live with them because that would be super fun. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow in the video. Bye.